Going a little wider for the space elevator, and then going narrow again for the rest. Oh, and you want to guess how long it took to build this? 7 hours. Time well spent as far as I'm concerned.
That takes a lot of fortitude, insanity, ADHD, and more. Hello! YouTube. Yeah, this is... I made my absurdly tall factory also uncomfortably satisfactory by Let's Game It Out! Yeah, it's been a while, and can't wait. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Make sure to hit all and join the Discord. And here we go.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Satisfactory today. Can you believe it? This is my 13th video on the game.
Oh god, that's sponsored by Arknight's Enfield. Oh my god, no!
But don't you worry, it's not going to take long to catch you up. We built a factory that's really, really, really tall. There, you're caught up. So what happens next? Well, we gotta send more stuff up to this thing. The big thing in the sky that watches over us and demands more resources all the time. Which we get it through this thing called the space elevator. Which is this, right here. Yeah, I know it's a little hard to see. Well, with all this crap in the way. And then basically we go over here to our little terminal. And this is how we unlock new stuff. We've already unlocked all of Tier 0 and all of Tier 1. And some of Tier 2. And just to get us all on the same page to how this game works, let's unlock obstacle clearing. It's gonna give us a chainsaw, which we love. And all it's gonna take is these 3 things. Screws, cable, and concrete. Easy. And by easy, I mean it's, well, it's up here somewhere. After all, I did insist on every level having, like, 1 platform at a time, plus some storage and some belts. Now, if only there was an easy way to get up to it. Well, I better start climbing. Jump, and scale, and jump, and climb, and it's pretty much a whole—
Oh my god, he made a game in the game.
A lot of this until I can get to the actual factories. Okay, luckily I see some things I need. We've got some beautiful boxes of screws for the taking. And I'll just take them right off the bell. What do I care? And right below it we have another thing. Glorious cables. And here's the third thing we need. Sacks and sacks of concrete. And now that I have those, I'll take the quick way down. Easy peasy. Yarg, I have been slain.
Wait. Oh, we have 4 damage in there.
Don't worry, it's fine, we respawn in the best responding chamber in the universe. Anyway, let's leave all these pleasures of the flesh and go check out the hub again. And now that we've got all the necessary supplies, it gives us a big old button to push and launch. And that's when those minerals get launched into the sky. Other buildings be damned, you fly wherever you want to. And off it goes, up to the thing in the sky, where once it arrives, it goes ahead and parks itself. Even though if I look at it now as I move around, I don't know if that spaceship's even connected to anything. Anyway, before long, the thing does come flying back over to us, crunching through all the buildings before coming in for a nice smooth landing. Freighter re-entry complete. And now obstacle clearing is done. Now all we need to do is build this equipment workshop, and in that we can build our new best friend, the chainsaw.
Let's go!
Aw, yeah. Now we can chainsaw things to our heart's content. Hello, giant tree. Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, well, I guess that's nature for you. Yes, come here, you. It's time to garden the entire landscape. Don't worry, it's good for the environment. And probably that guy. It's definitely not sad and or judging. While I'm handling all this, let's check in on another factory that I've been working on. Compliments of our sponsor, Arknights and...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip this one. Sorry. Enfield is not really a great game. I'm sorry. Enfield is not really a great game. Sorry. I'm not convinced by it. It's boring as fuck.
Wow, it all looks so naked. I don't know, in a weird way it almost looks...
That's a lot of pipes.
Organized. And now that we're done with that, you in the trash. And I think the next thing we're gonna unlock is over here, the hyper tubes. Because what I really want is an easy way to get all the way up there. Because that's where we're gonna continue our factory. As far as I know, it shouldn't be too hard. We just need to give it these 3 things, which honestly should be pretty easy. As we get higher and higher up the tower, we've already got one of these on lockdown. See, there's concrete and steel beams that go into this big old machine. And out pops encased industrial beams. And here's some steel pipes. As for copper sheets, well, I'll just go ahead and craft these by hand for now. And with that, you know the drill. And launch, and flee. And then it flies up there to do whatever it does. Before it flies down and it's like, here, have the gift of hypertubes. Don't break your neck all in one place. And then over here in the build menu, right here under transport, behold, hypertube mania. Finally, the real fun can begin. Okay, let's see. It's been a little while since I messed around with these, but I'm pretty sure it can't be that hard anymore, right? Like, I think if we just have this one, then we connect a tube to it so it goes kind of like this, and then we hook it up to power. Once we do that, and watch this guy ride my conveyor belt in the background, where do you think you're going? But I think this means now this should work, right? Well, let's see.
Did you pay for it?
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Now what we need to do is apply this principle, but aim it up that direction so we can go all over the place. Well, I think I have a little bit of an idea of how I want this to be.
Honestly, they kind of remind me of something. I think I have seen that somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe as a little kid I saw a tube like this where we just send messages. I don't know. Was probably before smartphones
Be set up. And at first I thought maybe I want to be able to access every floor, but who am I kidding? Why would I want to stop at all this stuff? I'll just have it stop at the very top and make sure our supplies get up here. You know what I'd love to do is figure out how we can get the tube to start right here. And we can see it right out this window. So surely we can put something down underneath, right? So let's see. I think that means we just need to take this thing. We need to put it like right here and then aim it up in like that and then bend it back like this. Okay, let's see how that looks. You know what? I'll take it. I've never seen a more breathtaking Stargate leading to a more...
Oh, the gate of a toilet.
Beautiful destination. And now we just need to add the entrance to it. Yeah, it's great. Even more enhanced. It's like we're making real plumbing, except we're the payload. Well, seeing the air sucking in like that is promising, although terrifying for a toilet. But yeah, it looks like that's gonna do the trick. Hold still, toilet, in we go. Yeah, look at that. It worked out great. It couldn't be more simple. Well, I think this is gonna be easy. All we have to do is make sure that this goes nice and vertical. And how hard can that be, right? And then before you know it, this looks more like this.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yes, this will speed up travel. All we need to do is go through all of these. And if I set it up right, it should just be one long spiral, where it starts out as a tight corkscrew before going a little wider for the space elevator, and then going narrow again for the rest. Oh, and you want to guess how long it took to build this? 7 hours. Time well spent as far as I'm concerned.
You have to sometimes say, the dedication of this man to his craft is remarkable. He put 7 hours into building this. That takes a lot of fortitude, insanity, ADHD, and more.
And don't worry, all the machines still work, and you can sort of access them by kind of falling through the side, I guess. Oh, but I tell you and I can show you. Here goes nothing.
Toilet.
Okay, so we're going up into the main pipe, and here we go. And thus begins our journey.
Time.
And as you can see,
just imagine you're just going to take a shit and you're doing your business and it just goes all the way out through those tubes.
ow, we just, ow, and then we see, ow. Anyway, this can't possibly take that long, right?
Ow. 25 minutes later!
Ugh, we're here. Oh my god, finally at the top. And it only took over 25 minutes. Now that's a time savings we can appreciate. Oh, and this was our first version, by the way. It probably would have been faster, but I mean, look at it. I can see the machines. No, thank you. Oh, and this doesn't work for going back down. This is only for crapping me out.
No, we don't want to see that. We want to hide as much as possible. We cannot have it normal.
Up here, if we want to get back down quickly, well, I think we know the way. Flap your little arms, it's not gonna help. And then once we shatter all of our bones,
right, bones. No one needs bones.
Back where we started. And then if we want to go back to the top, in we go. Yeehaw! See you in another 20 plus minutes. Anyway, now that we're here, we can't possibly actually stop when we're this close to the top, right? And we tried to get on top of this last video, and it didn't really work out. It just kind of shoved me off it. But we have these tubes now, so it's gonna work out. But first, let's give ourselves some runway. A lot more than that, actually. Let's go with a whole lot more.
Let's go.
Yes, there we go. A little something like that. Seems like this is probably good enough. enough, right? So we're gonna set up a little hypertube cannon thing like we have before. And we need a whole bunch of runway to do it. I mean, this is probably overkill, but whatever. And our goal this time is not just to reach this, but see if we can shoot ourselves all the way up to there. And we're not gonna do anything too fancy. We're just gonna start with one of these foundations, and then take one of these tube thingies, and then aim it straight down. Then we'll just take this other end and we'll put it, I don't know, like right there. Yeah, that seems good, right? Yeah, I'm sure that'll do the trick. And this is gonna be our launch point to go up there, which means that everything to the right of this is gonna turn into cannons, like this one that I've got right here. And here's basically how this is gonna work. You see how there's air sucking in right here and also in right here? Couldn't tell you why, but when you make these little things and you set them up close to each other, I think it's something about the entrance sucks you in, and that's what kickstarts your speed. And then having another entrance right after the first entrance just makes you even faster.
So it's like a launch pad in Sonic, when you put a step on the pad, it just makes you faster, and he's gonna boost himself so much that he just shoots up.
So with that in mind, let's do a first test and see how it does. Wow, that was actually shockingly high in the air, all things considered. Well, if that was good, maybe this many will be better. How many are here, you wonder? All I can tell you is that it's a lot. Look at this, you can even see it in my reflection.
Oh, this is gonna be glorious.
It's just never ending. Oh, good golly, I just can't wait. Okay, well, no time like the present. Let's try this out. Also, avert your eyes. This is gonna look real jittery. And also, it looks like we're going so fast the sound is giving up. Okay, and we're slowly getting there, and
he's gonna get sucked here forever.
Oh, well, it looks like we instantly died. That's okay, though. All that matters is that we're making it to the thing above. And lo and behold, it looks like we've done it. Well, we can check that one off the bucket list. I wanted to get a closer look, and we did. And now it looks like we're heading back down with the most dignified death pose imaginable. Well, that was just super. Time to bulk dismantle all these things. After all, if we need it again, we could just build it again. Okay, now that this space is clear, what are we gonna do with all this? Well, I do have one idea. I mean, there is a lot more stuff out here, and our space elevator is back over there. You're right, we should use trucks, which means all we have to do is select vehicular transport. That's gonna unlock tractors and truck stations and tractor paths and all kinds of other stuff. And we already have all this stuff. Get out of my life. Actually, wait, I forgot about something. Could we use hypertubes to chase this thing? Quickly, let's rebuild all this crap. Okay, well, the good news is I think it's still up there somewhere. I guess we'll find out when we launch ourselves.
Let's go!
Wait for me, ship creature. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Wait, there it is.
Oh.
And there it goes.
Damn,
well, I guess we saw it. Well, I guess we learned something.
Dang, back to the earth with you. You reached the ceiling.
Didn't we? The thing really is lying to us. And that's not all we're gonna do. There's also oil processing, which naturally unlocks oil, which we need. Anyway, let's head over here and use our favorite tool. By that I mean this thing that's gonna help us find crude oil. Locate it for me. Ah, there we go. There's one blip right now. So down there somewhere is where we're gonna go. Well, I know how to get down there. Let's go on an adventure. After all, I'm sure we're gonna hit that.
Honestly, I have a question. If we can build everything, why don't we just build a fucking cannon that just can shoot us anywhere? Like, we could do that.
Water, and it's gonna be great. Oh, crap.
What?
Huh. I'm actually completely shocked that I'm alive. Now, let's see. If I were oil, where would I be? Wait, I think we might have found it. This is our oil. It's just sitting here on the ground like this.
Really?
You know what? I don't know why I'm concerned. This is gonna be great just like this. All right, pipes, let's do this. We just gotta make sure this oil pumps through its veins just like that, so that we can go all the way up there. Wait, all the way up there. Although, admittedly, I'm not sure how we're gonna do that. But that's okay. I have an idea, which is gonna be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, now that we're back up here, specifically right on the edge, we're just gonna build some foundations, but like on the underside. Yep, pretty much like that, and we'll just work our way all the way down. That should about do it, and if I did my math right, it should be exactly as wide as it is tall. And now we're gonna do some pipe stuff, hopefully all the way up there. So all we have to do is bring it up here, kinda like that. Yes, good, looking great. And now it's time to build up. This may take a second, so hold, please.
13 hours later!
And there we go. Now our pipes are all the way at the top. After making sure it
I love that he stands true to his commitment.
Wraps around this entire thing. At least now they kind of match. Oh, and now I have a question. Do you like this kind of piping, where it's like long, straight strands that bend sometimes? Or do you prefer this way, where it kind of looks like string? I didn't even know you could manufacture pipes this way. But that's okay. Before you know it, we get to the main event, where the crude oil comes through this pipe, gets kind of sandwiched between two pipes, and then round and round it goes until it coils this all the way to the top. And you may have noticed that some of these pipes are looking a little less rounded. That's because I had to install pumps every 10 coils, because without it, the oil wasn't going to climb vertically. Oh, and getting the oil to pump that high takes a while, as it turns out. I sat here and watched as it slowly over time filled each pipe segment, and let me tell you, it took a while. In fact, we don't even need to guess, because I timed it. So even though this is one coil of pipes, it consists of 282 loops. And it turns out for one loop to fill with oil, it takes about 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Which means for the oil to get all the way to the top, it took over 615 minutes, or nearly 10.5 hours. I guess I could have done something else besides stare at it and wait for it to finish. But honestly, why bother? Oh, and I realized there's a faster way up. As I'm falling down, you may see something kind of great. It's going by kind of fast, but that right there is a ladder. So after I smack the ground and shatter my spine, if I really want to get up there in a hurry, I can just climb the ladder all the way up. And it turns out doing it this way is the fastest of all the methods. And by that, I mean getting up here like this takes about 2 minutes. What a deal. Anyway, now that we're up here, what are we going to do with all this oil? Well, I'll tell you. Also, you know what I completely forgot? Didn't we have like a funnel around this thing? Oh, well, I guess from the last video, I lost that save game. Anyway, we still have more crap with the space elevator to deal with. And so help me God if there's only one thing we do this video. So it looks like in order to complete phase 3, we need to unlock these 3 things. Well, these 2 things. So we need to give it modular engines and adaptive control units. No problem, that should be easy enough. But first we need to head back down to base camp, shatter
there go his Nico kneecaps again.
all of our bones. Oh my god, what is happening here? I thought I had died, but I'm not so sure now. Now that my toes and fingertips and chesticles are all twitching.
How is this chesticle twitching? How?
Anyway, fire up your VPNs because we need to access the hub. Because we need something over here in tier 6. Specifically industrial manufacturing. Why look, there's the 2 things we need right now. Modular engines and adaptive control units. And we have 3 of the 4 of these things already. The only thing we don't have is this. Plastic. Luckily, that's what the crude oil is for. So we're gonna build this thing here called a refinery.
Plastic, the foundation of civilization. Plastic.
Let's see, what is the best way to position this? You know, I don't care. It's just gonna go right here like that. And now that we've got this big behemoth, let's make some plastic. We're gonna go with this one, which will take our oil and turn it into 2 plastic and 1 heavy oil residue. Okay, so for starters, we'll go ahead and extend this pipe right into there. Yes, good. In fact, it was really that easy. It's constructing all the good stuff now. Oh, yeah. I guess I have to bring stuff out of it too, don't I? No problem. We'll just grab that conveyor belt and have it stick out. I don't know. Like right here, that's probably fine, right? Blessed plastic. And we'll also go ahead and set up one of these things, which is like a fluid buffer system. So at the very least, we can be collecting that fluid, because I think otherwise, if this thing gets clogged, it'll stop making the plastic. Which, speaking of, we're gonna put the plastic in one of these things. Fantastic, there it goes. And now that we have plastic, we're ready to do this thingy. Bye-bye. With that out of the way, let's start assembling all the parts for the modular engine. And then back over here, we're gonna set up another machine. This hulking beast is called the manufacturer. And here's how we make modular engines. Motor, rubber, and smart plating. Motors are going to be the most easy. In fact, I think I still remember where they are, or so I thought. Let's see, they gotta be here somewhere. Wait, I think I found them. Aha! And to my delight, I can just kind of hold on to the edge of these pipes and bounce my way down. Ow-ish. Anyway, here's our engines. Thank God. Now to run them all the way over there with all the finesse in the world. Also known as long as it gets there, that's all that matters. And there we go. Another perfect conveyor belt. Something for all of us to be proud of. And now with those motors well underway, let's work on the next thing on the list. Rubber. Well, that should be easy. If I remember this refiner thing, in addition to making plastic, it can also make rubber. So we'll just set up another one of these things, somewhere that makes sense. Well, looks like it's gonna let me place it there, so that's where it lives now. Look, why have these fancy support columns if it wasn't meant to do this? And we are gonna need some of this crude oil, but that's what these pipeline junctions are for. So we'll just put that there, and then we'll just run a pipe like right here, and then a pipe to go right around into that. And remember this thing collecting all of that purple stuff? Well, we're gonna have to collect more purple stuff, so we'll just put another one right up here. Okay, there we go. It's all coming together. Yes, it is. And it doesn't look like a horrific mess at all. The important part is here comes the rubber. Okay, we're 2 for 2. Only one thing left to do, and that's smart plating. So for smart plating, we've actually made them before, but I decommissioned creating them because while once upon a time we did send them up in the space elevator, silly me, I thought we were done with them. So I guess we'll just go ahead and remanufacture some more. We definitely have reinforced iron plates and rotors, so you know what that means, right? That's right, here they come. So glad I had all these supplies just waiting to be used. Oh, and look, there they go now, building all the grates. And now with all of these going into the main machine, oh my goodness, our modular engines are now being made. Wow. I hope I'm not too close, although would it really be so bad to get my face ripped off from this? Anyway, that takes care of the modular engines. Now it's time to focus on adaptive control units. To make that, we're gonna need another one of these hulking big guys, which like a cat, if it fits, it sits. And this thing in and of itself is gonna take more stuff. We only have one of these 4 things, but I promise you this won't be painful. Anyway, we're gonna start with automated wiring, because like so many things, we already have tons of them built. Thus, it's very easy to run yet another conveyor belt. And with these well in hand, we can focus on the next thing. Next up, circuit boards. For that, we're gonna need another assembler, which why not put it in the middle of everything else? And all it's gonna need is copper sheets and plastic. Copper sheets, of course, we have already from our tower of garbage. And if you'll recall, in one of these containers, we've got plenty of plastic. And with those two going right in, you know what happens next. It's circuit board clock, and it's time to go in the machine. Now heavy modular frames, for which we're gonna need yet another manufacturer. This one I guess we're gonna aim like this, because I mean, why not? And to make those heavy modular frames, we're gonna need 4 things we definitely already have. I guess it's a good thing that all 4 of the things we need are already on their way. Feels good. Okay, that's 3 out of 4 done. We're almost there. The last thing is building computers. That means it's time for yet another manufacturer. Placed to perfection as usual. And thank God this one's easy. And in they go. Not those pipes though. That's just to fool you. Now that these computers are finally ready to go, at long last our time is finally upon us. We are finally making the adaptive control units. All it took was a bunch of machines, organized perfectly, for all of
I like how it's just this big mess of conveyor belts. It looks so fucked up.
our supplies easily came to us. The important part is that we finally have these obnoxious globes. And I know we could just take these things and just ship them back over to the space elevator. But you know, considering how much work it was to make these things, I think we should deliver them in style. Hey, I know something we can do. How about we build on a new platform just down below? So first, let's make sure to give ourselves plenty of runway. And then we're gonna place this butte, also known as the truck station. And basically the way this thing works is we load up our supplies in the back, or if it's only fuel, it goes in there. And if we're unloading, it comes out of here. Meanwhile, back over here in the front, this is where we're gonna load up our friend, the tractor. There is a bigger version, but we don't have that one yet. And as fun as it would be to just drive this thing around and ride off a cliff and out of my life, I don't think that's really gonna help me. Although apparently it helped me stick the landing. In this case, we're just going to use something called tractor vehicle paths. Vehicle paths define roads that the vehicles can drive on. So it has to start over here so that it can properly load and unload. But after that, we can have it do, oh, I don't know, a little something like this. Yes, the perfect path. It just wants to be like its big brother. I mean, until it gets to here. In theory, the truck will stop here, unload, and then head back the other way. Also, I don't know why some of this is green. I'm sure green just means go. Either way, let's put down a tractor and see what happens. Okay, off it goes. And it seems to be doing quite well. Yes, doing very... Oh, that was close. Well, it seems to be doing a great job following the assignment. It's doing a great job bobbing and weaving like a sniper's after it. And then once it reaches the end, in theory, it would load or unload or whatever, and then off it goes again. That said, this really does feel painfully slow. Like, if we use just this one tractor, we're absolutely going to be here forever. So you know what's better than one tractor? Oh, I think you know. How about 28 tractors all with their own track? Yes, I'm sure that's what you were picturing, right? Look at this, our stuff's gonna get here in no time. And something tells me we're gonna be at this for quite a while. It's a shame there was literally nothing we could do to speed this up. I want to thank Arknight's Enfield for sponsoring this video. They've got big events and stuff going on right now, and the link you need is in the description. So I hope you had fun, I know I did. And don't you worry, we're never truly done with this game. And I'll see you next time.
Oh, that was amazing. Thanks for watching.